chapel stood solemn, a forgotten sentinel whispering the past. Shadows stretched across the stone floor, ancient testaments of faith, Michael, a seminarian caught between belief and skepticism, carried the weight of unresolved doubt as he pushed open the heavy door, its creak a solemn welcome. The aroma of wax, incense, and old wood filled the air. Sunlight filtered through stained glass, casting pews in hues of orange and crimson. Michael's steps echoed with the whispered prayers of those before him, rising like invisible incantations. Approaching the altar, his mind was a sea of uncertainty. His mentor spoke of God's mercy, painting pictures of grace he found unreachable. Michael struggled with forgiveness of himself and others. Father Patrick sat nearby in serene silence, a steady anchor for Michael's troubled heart. Lord of mercy, Michael whispered, his voice a fragile thread over the flickering sanctuary lamp. Help me understand, teach me how to forgive. Night deepened and the world outside became a tapestry of stars. The chapel, now shrouded in quietude, seemed sanctified by the descending night. Father Patrick sat peacefully, hands resting in his lap, an image of communion with God. Michael yearned for guidance, yet knew Father Patrick believed in listening over words. The silence between them transformed into a holy presence, an unspoken prayer shared between souls. In the sacred quiet, Michael's thoughts turned inward, drawn to the chapel lamp, a gentle, unwavering flame. He realized forgiveness must ignite within him from such a flame, unyielding and constant. Lord, shepherd of my soul, he prayed again, deeper and quieter. Help me listen as Father Patrick listens. Help me find the light. In the silence, like a wind's whisper, understanding dawned. He wasn't abandoned to doubt, but accompanied by God, a silent companion in his quest for clarity. The dawn of understanding, dawn's first light seep into the chapel, illuminating the air with golden light. Returning to the pews, Michael felt an inner shift, subtle and profound, as if the world and his spirit awoke together, born of prayer and reflection. His transformation aligned with the promise of a new day. Kneeling reverence. Let me forgive us with grace, as you have shown me. A warmth akin to the morning sun touched his spirit, a divine embrace of reassurance. The transformation incomplete, the illuminated path promised light and hope, nurturing his resolve. With resolve, Michael sought those he'd wronged, or judged conversations weren't easy, fraught with pain and misunderstanding, shadows of past actions casting long silhouettes. Yet each act of outreach, each apology and reconciliation thread into the tapestry of his restored faith. Silent prayers in the language of love. The chapel aglow with morning light, witness souls transformed by encounters with grace. Father Patrick in silent communion watched the seminarian find his way back to God, now aware of forgiveness power within his renewed spirit. Oh Lord of mercy, in the silence you speak, in the light you reveal. Let my heart be ever open to your guidance. Teach me to forgive as you have forgiven me. Act I the unsent letter. The mountain road wound under the pale dawn. Winter holding tightly, yet a whispering of spring beneath the frost. Ellie moved along the path, clutching a crumpled, unsent letter intended for her estranged father, a plea for reconciliation. Her steps crunched the leaves, echoing her inner turmoil amidst the silence. Ellie knelt on cold stone at the summit, the letter held to her heart. Lord of mercy, she whispered, her breath melding with the morning air. I'm lost, and I can't do this alone. I need your guidance. Her prayer, thread of faith, rose silently, seeking transformation and peace. In the silence, she felt a gentle nudge in her soul, a promise of renewal, like the first bud pushing through frost. The burden she carried lightened, shared by unseen hands. A flicker of hope ignited. A distant call, returning home. Morning light softened the world, lightening Ellie's heart despite the letter's weight in her pocket. Back in her kitchen, The lambs glow underskirt the divine whispers from the mountain. She tried again, pen trembling over a fresh page. Father, she wrote, I've missed you. I want to mend the broken pieces. Her words built a bridge over their divide. Tears blurred her vision, but she continued. She prayed, surrendering her worries. Shepherd of my soul, grant me courage and peace. Help me bridge the distance between us. The courage to act. The letter and headed to the post office. The air had slightly warmed, a promise of life in the breeze. Each step was guided by her shepherd towards a hopeful touch. At the post office she hesitated, the letter tied in her grip. Her father's distant image loomed as unyielding as the mountain, steadying her courage. A gentle conviction enveloped her, warming her spirit. I am with you always, echoed in her soul, a sacred reminder of divine presence. Resolved, she handed the letter to the clerk, watching it join others, a symbolic act, marking both an end and a beginning. She exhaled deeply, feeling liberation wash over her. Ellie emerged into sunlight, inhaling hope. The uncertain path ahead was now interwoven with healing, faith and newfound courage. The world, vast and inviting, seemed ready to welcome a new Holy One. In my moments of doubt and fear, be my guiding light. Grant me strength to seek reconciliation and wisdom to act with love. May your peace be the compass of my soul, leading me towards the dawn of new beginnings with grace. Amen. Light by the river. Act I, strum of silence. The evening air is crisp, gently prickling my skin with its coolness as I station myself by the river. My usual haunt. The sound of flowing water underscores the rhythm of city life, soft yet persistent. The river seems timeless, as if its eternal flow is whispering secrets from ages past. I strum my guitar, each note weaving into the twilight, creating a tapestry of sound that wraps around me like a comforting old coat. My fingers are worn and familiar with the strings. Each chord is like an old friend. But then, a sharp twang disrupts the harmony. A string snaps, echoing my own uncertainty. The snapping reverberates in the silent pockets of air. My stomach knots in response, as if sharing in the string's sudden break. For a moment, I stare at the broken strand, its loose end quivering in the breeze. Like my frayed spirit, I can feel the weight of the moment pressing down on me. the world blurring around the edges as disappointment tightens its grip. The people walking past, the steady rhythm of their steps, the soft murmurs of their conversations. Everything fades into the background. I bow my head, closing my eyes, not caring for the curious glances of passers-by. Lord of mercy, I whisper between breaths, my voice barely audible over the gentle rush of the river. I am lost if music is my path. Why does it feel so fragile? Guide me, for I am but a weary traveler in need of light. My prayer hangs in the air, unanswered, yet I wait in hope that somewhere he listens. A humming stranger, a pause in my lament allows other sounds to seep through. Footsteps, laughter, conversations, a tapestry of life that reminds me I'm part of something larger. Yet amidst this symphony, I catch a single soft hum. It stands out, a gentle melody that seems to dance with the floating notes of my broken performance. I open my eyes to find a passerby, a woman whose hum carries an odd familiarity. As if it's a part of the river's song, her eyes are calm, exuding a serenity that I find both inviting and inspiring. I watch her, captivated by the simplicity of her joy. The world seems to pause around us as if time itself is holding its breath. Our eyes meet briefly and she offers a comforting smile before continuing on her way, her melody lingering in the air like the scent of blooming wildflowers. It's a momentary connection yet profound, as if God had whispered through her tune, reaching into my soul and tugging at the strings of my heart, prompting a stir deep within me. Inspired by the serendipity of the encounter, I gather courage to offer another prayer, one of surrender and hope, feeling a new warmth swell within me. Holy One, I speak softly into the evening glow that seems to shimmer with a new light. I lay down my pride and doubt. Let your will tune my heart, guide my hands to bring light into every room I enter, even if just for a moment. The prayer feels like a release, a letting go of the burdens I've carried for too long. A gentle breeze sweeps over me, and within it, a subtle nudge I feel, a divine assurance that I am not alone in my journey. The realization unfolds like the river's current, persistent, sure, and deceptively simple in its truth. With renewed determination, I wrap the broken string around a small pebble, a symbolic act of persistence and craft. Letting this new understanding guide my path, the pebble feels smooth in my hand, a reminder that even broken things can find a place in the story. I secure the guitar with care and start to play, improvising with the remaining strings. The sound is different but still resonates, a testament to resilience. Each note rises in the evening air, weaving into the urban symphony. Transforming the ordinary into sacred, I find peace in the imperfection, a metaphor of God's grace in my life. The music flows through me, a living prayer, an offering to the one who sees the unseen. As the night deepens, the lamps along the river begin to flicker on, casting a warm glow, their light shimmering on the water's surface. People pause to listen, some nod in appreciation, and for the first time I see myself not as a performer but as a vessel for this light. This music, a small crowd gathers, drawn not by spectacle but by the quiet miracle of music remade. I see hope in their eyes, and I realize in this sacred moment, heaven has touched earth.
Shepherd of my soul, guide my steps with your wisdom. Grant me the courage to face the brokenness with faith, as I strive to be a light bearer in the shadows of this world. Teach me to listen with a heart open to your whispers. In your hands, let my journey be renewed and whole. Amen.
stretched its pale gold light across the city. Amelia Cole entered the hushed corridor of St. Luke's Hospital. The cool morning air nipped at her cheeks, a gentle reminder of the world stirring awake beyond the glass doors. Within the fluorescent lit yard, a symphony of ringing phones and brisk footsteps echoed, punctuating the silence like a heartbeat, each note preluding stories of human frailty and resilience. Amelia cradled a steaming cup of weak coffee, feeling its warmth seep through her scrubs. A deep breath filled her lungs with antiseptic coffee and hope. She took her place behind the reception desk, ready for the city's relentless pulse to manifest in the form of people, each with a story, each seeking solace. Every name, every face would challenge her memory and compassion. With a quiet breath, she whispered her first prayer of the day. Help me see them, Lord, let me remember that every name I write is known to you. This silent petition grounded her in the sea of suffering and healing. The morning rush poured in like a torrent, and the hour was swallowed by urgency and desperation. Amelia juggled phone calls, scribbling names and numbers, her fingers deftly navigating the chaos. The rhythm of her actions was almost a ballet amidst the flurry of movement and emotion. Amidst the clamor, a piercing cry rose, a mother's heart-wrenching wail, raw and unfiltered, echoing with a depth that could shatter glass. Amelia's heart clenched instinctively, recognizing the sound of a parent confronting the unthinkable. The woman's child, a small boy with hair like spun gold, lay still under a thin blue sheet, surrounded by medical professionals. In the eye of the storm, Amelia met the woman's gaze, a tunnel of fear, silently pleading for the impossible. It was a sacred moment of connection. Bowing her head, Amelia prayed, Holy One, be the healer, be the comfort. Let your peace fall here. Her silent words reached out like a lifeline, seeking divine intervention amidst the chaos. Her heart ached to bear some of the grieving mother's burden, and her prayer felt like a bridge across the chasm of despair. As dusk draped the city in deepening shadows, turning windows into glowing pools of amber, the frantic energy of the earth settled into a more more stable rhythm. Amelia, feeling the day's toll, slipped outside for a moment of reprieve. The air was cool, heavy with unfulfilled promises of rain, and she leaned against the hospital's brick wall, closing her eyes to the weight of stories she couldn't carry alone. In that sacred solitude, Amelia's heart unburdened itself in a prayerful surrender. Shepherd of my soul, take what I cannot bear. Teach me to listen for your voice. There in the twilight's quiet embrace, her prayer was born of exhaustion and unwavering faith, awaiting for whispers louder than internal chaos. Re-entering the bustling air, a subtle shift occurred within her, a gentle assurance she was not alone. It was as if an invisible hand lifted some burdens, allowing her to move through the remaining hours with newfound strength. Each patient a reminder of divine attention and care. An unexplainable peace flooded her spirit, as if the Lord himself walked with her among the rows of beds, his presence a balm for her weary soul. Echoes at dusk as her shift closed, the earth settled into the lull of nightfall. Amelia gathered her belongings, her mind echoing with names and faces. Yet instead of weariness, she felt profound stillness and peace. The prayers she had whispered throughout the day had not gone unanswered. She glanced around the dimming room, now a landscape of soft voices and gentle movements, as staff continued their beneath the open sky. Rain hums softly against my cap, mirroring the rhythm of my weary thoughts, a symphony of loneliness and regret. I pull over at a desolate rest stop. Its neon lights a flickering sanctuary against the encroaching darkness. Stepping out, I stretch, feeling the cool bite of the wet air. The asphalt shimmers under the bruised sky, where stars peek timidly through the clouds. Each raindrop carries the scent of melancholy and promise, whispering redemption's tales through the night. Years have passed, us gathering on memories since I last spoke to my daughter. The silence born of harsh words has become a chasm. Tonight beneath the vast sky, regret weighs heavily, a burden ignored too long. I gaze tapestry, each star a lantern, witnessing my human frailty. Lord of mercy, I begin, my voice raw in the night. The prayer emerges as a plea for the forgiveness I can't grant myself. I don't know how to forgive myself. Help me, please. My words, fragile yet fervent, dissolve into the stillness, as if the night itself absorbs them with a gentle embrace. Inside, I find refuge in coffee's warmth, its steam mingling with the damp air like ghostly ribbons. People drift around, each locked in their own orbit, seated by the window. The rain blurs lines between reality and reflection, painting a muted world. I've been running, foot to pedal, past life's landscapes, unwilling to confront broken pieces left behind. The lamp flickers, a weary beacon, and I feel a longing for reconciliation, like the pull of a distant tide. I close my eyes, shepherd of my soul, I murmur, cradling the cup like a lifeline, seeking his presence between breath and silence. Guide me back to my daughter, grant me courage to heal what I've broken. A profound quiet follows, warmth blossoming in my chest, as if God's hand rests there, whispering love and grace. I open my eyes, seeing the lamp's unwavering light, a promise between my hands. The courage to call the drizzle mists, the windshield in ethereal swirls. I reach for my phone, its screen glowing softly, reflecting a face lined with age and hope. Her number tucks between Jesus' parables and old love songs, waits to be called with a heart between faith and fear. I press call, each tone echoes in the silence, resonating with my pulse, a symphony of hope. Hello, her voice a gentle melody answers, it rings clear across distant miles, as if carried on light beams woven with grace. Hi, sweetheart, I say, emotion catching my throat. It's me, I've missed you. The rain falls softly like applause, dissolving past edges, heralding new possibilities. Her silence bridges the gap, then she speaks, a fragile bridge of grace and forgiveness. Dad, I've missed you too. A sigh escapes, laden with unshed tears, each droplet an answered plea. Beneath the celestial canopy, on this rain-kissed road, I see a new path, a new heaven and earth unfolding between us. Maybe forgiveness is an unexpected call in the quiet, a voice breaking silence, paving a healing way. The clouds part, revealing clearer sky. Stars shimmer with approval, their light weaving a blessing, binding our hearts to an unwritten future of promise. Jericho's farm, painting the horizon a soft pale gold. The winter air clung to the cracked soil, a stark testament to the relentless drought that gripped the land. Jericho, his face lined with the years of sunlit toil and worry, stood at the edge of his field. The land lay silent and barren, begging the heavens for the mercy of rain. His steps were slow, each one weighted by the burden of unyielding soil. Beneath his feet, in his hand, he held a leather-bound book, a cherished inheritance from his father, its pages filled with scripture and personal prayers, aged and worn by countless readings. Setting a lantern beside him, Jericho knelt, the flickering light casting dancing shadows over his despair. Lord of mercy, he whispered, his voice frail as the wind sweeping over the barren earth. Hear my cry, the soil is dying. Send your rain and let this land heal. I am weary. Tears mingled with the dust beneath him, a silent plea for divine intervention, for the touch of providence in the parched land. As Jericho rested his forehead against the cold ground, the cicadas' call rose with the dawning day, a whisper of seasons yet to come. He listened intently, hopeful for an answer, for the faintest trace of the shepherd's voice amid the resounding silence. Day two, silent seasons. Days passed, each one marked by the unchanging blue of the sky and a chill that seemed to seep into the corners of hope. The lantern, a constant companion, flickered every night, its light spilling onto the prayer room walls, casting an aura of quiet contemplation. Jericho sought solace in his words to God, each prayer a tether to the divine, a whisper into the vast silence. Yet the silence seemed to mock his fervent prayers. He paced the wooden floors, wrestling with his growing doubt. Lord, have I not been faithful? He asked one cold night, staring into the lantern's glow. The flames dance echoing his turmoil. The quiet offered no answers, but held a tender invitation to surrender, to trust without the assurance of the visible. Jericho closed his eyes, his hands clasped together, like a drowning man holding on to the last vestige of hope. Forgive my impatience, Holy One, grant me grace to wait. Teach me to be your hands that heal amidst the drought, that That night beyond the reach of sight, Jericho felt a gentle nudge, an unseen hand resting on his shoulder. Warmth spread through him, accompanied by a whisper that seemed to resonate from the depths of his being. Tend the land with love, even when it yields not. The first rain on a ripe breath of change, Jericho awoke with a heart resolved and renewed. The air itself hinted at transformation, though the clouds still lingered stubbornly. He worked the fields with tender care, each turn of the soil an act of faith, each seed planted a silent prayer for the harvest that lay in the unseen future. Weeks passed and the lantern now stood vigil by the window, a symbol of hope watching over his labor. Perseverance grew within him, nurtured even when transformation seemed a distant vision. Yet Jericho's heart beat with faith, echoing the promise of resurrection. One morning the sky opened with unexpected grace. A solitary droplet fell on Jericho's hand. He paused, poised between disbelief and renewed hope. As more raindrops began to kiss the earth, the parched ground drank deeply, a testament to faith restored and prayers answered. Hands of healing, Jericho stood amongst the raindrops, his hands outstretched, eyes closed in the gentle onslaught. This was not merely an answer to his prayers, it was transformation. His very heart reshaped by the tug of the divine. His resolve to be hands that heal rippled outward, imbuing each gesture with a of the river, acti strings of an evening. Rain descends gently, like heaven whispering secrets to earth, its droplets creating ripples on the river. I sit by the stone bridge, moss clinging stubbornly to the aged rocks. My fingers glide over my guitar, as familiar as the stones. Evening cloaks the world in violet shadows, while nearby buildings stand like sentinels, their windows glowing with warm light, casting reflections that dance across the river like lantern flames. Tonight solace eludes me, the guitar strings feel distant. I strum lightly, coaxing a hymn into the chilly evening air. Each note tries to lift the veil of doubt, but fails, tangled in discord. Suddenly a string snaps, its metallic voice an echo of loss, reminding me of life's fragility. Oh Lord, I whisper into the night, uncertain if my voice will rise above the rain. Shepherd of my soul, what am I to do now? The city is hushed, cocooned in the murmurs of water on stone. I feel lost beneath this sky, like a solitary leaf in a stream. My words, fragile and earnest, are carried away by the river I wade. My heart poised for a divine response, hoping for a miracle wrapped in golden light. Stranger, as the notes fade, a passerby silhouetted under a street lamp pauses. She begins to hum, picking up the tune where my guitar faltered. Her voice, unrefined yet earnest, slips between the raindrops into my heart, a healing balm. Her song is a divine response, an unseen covenant that God hears. Every whisper, every voice, a part of an unseen chorus. I lift my face to the rain, its cool touch mingling with unexpected tears tracing down my skin. I recall the song that anchors my faith. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil. Peace unfurls within me like dawn's first breath, spreading through my chest. In this sacred moment, I bow my head, my hands over the silent guitar. Holy One, let me stay small before your greatness. Thank you for reminding me that you are near, that every voice sings your praises. Tenderly I wipe the rain from my guitar, preparing it for rest, placing it back in its case. It's time to return home, to restring the silent strings, to restore their voice. The woman's melody lingers, her song now my companion, a reminder that we are never truly alone. As I begin my journey home, the city feels like an orchestra, each note, every conversation, a testament to the divine symphony where we all play a part. My vocation transcends music, it's the act of listening to God, others, the silence between notes, the rain's soft percussion echoes life's rhythm with all its broken strings, a song worth singing. Lord of light, bind my heart to yours in humility. Help me hear your voice in every encounter, in every silence. Grant me strength to renew my purpose each day, to play my part with joy. Let my life be a prayer, a constant melody to your love. Amen.
fresh dew. Echo, echoing chaos. Dusk settled over the city like a comforting shawl, casting long shadows from the hospital's brick facade, painting intricate patterns on the pavement, a weaving of light and dark that mirrored the complexities within. The ER buzzed with a symphony of life's urgency, phones ringing incessantly and footsteps echoing like a relentless march through time and space. Lydia, an exhausted receptionist, cradled a cup of weak coffee, the steam curling upwards like her hopes for a moment's peace, only to dissolve into the air. Her eyes scanned the waiting room, a mosaic of human stories unfolding, each figure a tapestry of struggle, each name a prayer unspoken but deeply felt, silently woven into the fabric of her daily life. The cool winter air seeped in through the automatic doors, making her shiver as if the chill carried the weight of forgotten faces pressing against her senses. A weight heavy, yet invisible. Holding the steaming mug close, Lydia tried to find solace amid the chaos. A brief sanctuary in the swirl of activity. The din slowly receded, giving way to a soft, insistent voice within. Lord of mercy, she whispered, eyes closed against the clamor. The words a balm to her weary spirit. Help me to remember them, see them, as you do. Her heart ached under the pressure to restore calm and bring hope to the weary. Yet in that whispered prayer she felt a flicker of divine assurance, an infusion of strength. Opening her eyes, Lydia felt a surge of resolve. She knew she must return to the fray, her heart still whispering prayers for the unnoticed. A prayer in the rain. Nightfall brought a gentle rain that tapped rhythmically against the windows, a melody that felt like soft applause from the heavens above, each drop a gentle reminder of grace. Stillness remained elusive for Lydia. Only more rushing, more names, more stories in need, the lines blurred in a moment of crisis. The ringing phones becoming indistinguishable from the pounding in her chest, a cacophony resonating with her own inner turmoil. Desperate for clarity, she slipped outside under the awning, the rain mingling with tears on her cheeks, a baptism of her weary soul, cleansing and unburdening her spirit. Holy One, I am weary. She confessed aloud, the words escaping with a breath, each syllable a release. I've lost my peace. Guide me to find it again, to trust in your presence here. Lydia paused, listening intently to the rhythm of the rain, each drop a tiny baptism washing her spirit anew. A calm enveloped her as if God's assurance was carried in the moisture-laden air, the dew of his promises refreshing her parched heart. She stood there, breathing in the cool air, feeling the divine whisper in the gentle drizzle. Transforming light. Her entering the era, Lydia noticed the soft glow of orange lights outlining the windows, a warm contrast to the night's chill. The light seemed to dance, casting hopeful shadows against the walls, painting hope onto the sterile surfaces. Lydia moved with newfound assurance, her hands steady, her mind clear, as if God's peace had slipped into her being with the evening mist. A young mother approached, anxiety itched deep in her brow, and Lydia reached out, her touch gentle as the first light of dawn, an embodiment of comfort and divine grace. You're seen, Lydia spoke softly, words laden with the peace she herself had sought, and held by God who knows us all by name. The mother's shoulders relaxed, a visible release of tension, and in that exchange Lydia felt the divine flow through her, transforming the air between them into a sacred space. The young mother's eyes held a spark of relief, a mirrored reflection of the peace Lydia had prayed for. A season's turning. Winter's breath carried a hint of spring's promise, a whisper of new beginnings. Lydia opened herself to God's whispering wind. Each name she now took she held close to her heart, seen as seeds waiting to bud through the concrete of suffering. God's presence felt tangible in every interaction, a reminder that even in the dead of night, fresh beginnings were possible. She moved through her duties with a sense of purpose, each small act an offering, each smile a prayer. A young mother approached, anxiety etched deep in her brow, and Lydia reached out, her touch gentle as the first light of dawn, an embodiment of comfort and divine grace. Your scene, Lydia spoke softly, words laden with the peace she herself had sought, and helped by God who knows us all by name. The mother's shoulders relaxed, a visible release of tension, and in that exchange Lydia felt the divine flow through her, transforming the air between them into a sacred space. The young mother's eyes held a spark of relief, a mirrored reflection of the peace Lydia had prayed for.
The shepherd of my soul, let me walk in your peace. See with the eyes of love with your heart, and the echo of your presence bring fresh dew to our spirits. Amen. Night beneath the stars. Act I, restless in the rain. In the deepest night, the sacred bridge between today and tomorrow, I park my rig on a desolate stretch of interstate midnight, drape the world in a veil, the drizzle outside whispering secrets to the windshield. The gentle patter was a murmuring symphony, trails weaving intricate patterns on the glass, dissolving swiftly. The rest stop was an island of profound silence, occasionally interrupted by the faint hum of a vending machine, its mechanical lullaby standing as a lone marker amidst wilderness. Above, through cloud gaps, faint stars glimmered, a tapestry of light in the night. A flickering lamppost stood at the lot's edge, its glow casting long shadows, a reminder of the miles behind and the daunting stretch ahead. The rain echoed my unease, a tune of longing and regret resonating deep within. Here under heaven's expanse, a heaviness pressed upon me, a whisper of failure, a reminder of the pain I caused, those I cherished. Lord of mercy, I murmured, the words trembling and desperate. The request was a lifeline in my solitude. I clutched the steering wheel, every muscle tense, my knuckles white. I've lost my way, I cannot forgive myself for leaving her. Show me the path back to a heart. With eyes closed, I surrendered to the silence, letting it cocoon me. Fragments of Psalm 23 wove through my mind, an assurance that in this valley of shadow, I was not forsaken. Each verse a gentle whisper, reminding me of the shepherd beside us through every storm. Echoes of the past. A vivid memory emerged. A sunlit day, my daughter's laughter, a melody filling our home with joy, painting our lives with the colors of happiness. But time and distance stretched out before us, creating a chasm of absence, a void filled with unspoken words and missed opportunities. The guilt gnawed incessantly, a shadow at the edge of my mind, feeding on the silence between us. The rain continued its gentle descent. Each drop a reminder of time's relentless passage. I retrieved a small, well-worn photograph from the glove compartment. Her youthful face smiled back, radiating innocence and the promise of brighter days. The lamplight flickered over it, deepening the ache in my heart. Shadows casting a glow on her features, a reminder of undiminished love and unbroken bonds. Great Shepherd, I whispered, my voice trembling in the wind. Give me the courage to seek forgiveness, to mend what's broken. Guide me to become the father she needs, for I am weary and need your light. In the wake of my prayer, a quiet peace settled, a subtle unlock of the chains imprisoning my heart. It was warmth as gentle as a whispered promise, a divine suggestion woven into my thoughts. Call her. The call of faith, the rain softened to a drizzle, clouds parting to reveal stars bright and hopeful against the night. They winked knowingly as if assuring hope entwined with every light against the darkness. My fingers hesitated over my phone, suddenly heavy with redemption's weight. Each ring in the cab echoed, a steady heartbeat in the stillness, each a drumbeat of hope. Dad. Her voice, tentative yet warm, cut through the silence, a balm to my wounded spirit. There was a melody in her voice, the same laughter that filled our home, now edged with forgiveness as grace. It's me, sweetheart. I began, emotions tangling in my throat, my voice hoarse with unshut tears. I've missed so much and I'm sorry. I'm ready to put things right, to be here, truly here for you. A pause stretched across the miles, a breathless moment where time held its breath, the night holding its collective breath too. Then with grace filling every corner of my soul, she answered, I've missed you too, Dad. Let's start anew.
Outside the rain ceased, leaving a world baptized anew. The air fresh with newness, stars above glittering with intensity, sharing our healing moment, whispering promises of rebirth. Oh yeah. You are the lamp unto my feet, guiding me through the night into the dawn. Thank you for the courage to seek forgiveness, and for the grace of second chances. May your light always illuminate our path. Amen. solitude in the rain. Cacti, neon rain. The city was a tapestry of rain and light. Neon hues dancing against wet pavement. Every droplet captured vibrant colors flickering through the gloom. I stood under a bus stop, my coat drenched, clinging like an unwanted burden, heavy on my shoulders, pulling round my feet. Dusk settled, the day's light clinging to low clouds, casting shadows across the street like restless spirits. Nearby windows glowed a soft, inviting orange. Yet I felt alienated from this tableau of light and life. The rain drummed a relentless rhythm on the metal roof, each drop a note melding into the city's symphony. My mind was tangled, resentment, anger, unnameable sorrow, swirling like a storm I could escape. My job had slipped away, lost to office politics beyond my control. I exhaled frustration, watching it miss before me, mingling with the damp air. Lord of mercy, I whispered, each word shaped by the rain's rhythm. I need your wisdom. Everything feels so heavy. My voice was nearly swallowed by the noise. Yet I trusted God would hear even this whispered plea. The city's sound softened as if the heavens leaned in to listen. I closed my eyes, letting the droplets weave a lullaby, a balm for my soul. An old song surfaced, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The words comforted and challenged me, leaving me to wonder if they still held meaning. The bus hissed to a stop, and I boarded, seeking solitude at the back. The heater breathed warmth against my bones, thawing despair's icy grip. The city slid by, each block a step further from where I belonged. A procession of memories and mischances, droplets raced down the window, tears tracing paths, mirroring my silent sorrow. I prayed silently again, seeking direction and a lifeline in uncertainty. I stepped out onto the misty, cool air. My feet knew the way home along familiar paths. The stairwell to my apartment loomed, its creaky steps worn much like my spirit. I paused, unable to ignore my bitterness. I sat, the concrete cool beneath, grounding me. My prayer was a whisper, a vulnerable surrender. Holy One, show me how to let go. In the ensuing quiet, amidst distant traffic and whispering wind, came a gentle nudge, like a friend's touch. It wasn't a voice, but more a knowing.
grateful, even now. Forgiveness amid shadows, the realization settled uncomfortably like a splinter needing removal. Gratitude felt impossible amid loss, yet the longer I sat, the more the idea wrapped around me, warming my spirit like sunbeams breaking through clouds. A flicker of warmth grew into a flame, igniting strength within. I lifted my head, allowing gratitude to unfurl, considering small blessings. A safe roof, warm coffee scent, candlelight flickering from across the street. Small things, yet steps toward a change of heart, freedom's first step. Inside, I picked up the phone with newfound resolve. Born of clarity, I dialed a number I had avoided, knowing it was time to mend bridges, not just with others, but within myself. Words of forgiveness lighten my spirit. I felt the Lord guiding as I spoke, reconciliation and peace, releasing chains that bound me. Shepherd of my soul, grant me the grace to find joy in every circumstance. Teach me to see your hand in small gifts and share your peace and mercy with others. Fill my heart